Mount Waverley. Robert Moore's my name on behalf of Barry Plant Real Estate. We say every week, particularly in the city of Monash, we're always proud and privileged to be offering properties anywhere in this area because we know the demand's always very high, and you can see even with a day like this, a bit overcast, very challenging with the wind. If my teeth get ahead of my words because I'm trying to get back to warmth, so if I run too quick, just understand that, but I'm sure we'll warm up as we go along. A great property today we're offering here in Mount Waverley. As talking to all our colleagues here, we're well represented today with Jasmin, who's done most of the open inspections. Ryan's over there, and Roy. Actually, we've got a good turnout today, and Robbie, and I think Sonia's around as well. So if you need assistance through the auction, please let them know if you need any help at all. But for me, if you've been through this property today, which I'm sure you have, the thing that captures most to me is the word proportion. That's what I like about it. We sell a lot of units, a lot of apartments, a lot of homes, but what I like about it is what I feel is like a good, honest property, is it not? At the moment you turn up, you see the paved driveway, you automatically know that you're going to be engaging in a property that's been well looked after, obviously an owner's corporation that's very proud at its presentation. And when you have 6 properties on an allotment of this size, it shows that when this was built, there was no thought about let's cram in 10, 15, 20 properties as developers do these days. So what you're buying today is a property that is well structured, well contoured, beautifully presented, as I said, with a paved drive. Then as you go inside, or as you look on the outside before you go in, the bay style window, the clinker charm, you know that it's not just a unit, it is a very warm and inviting property. And you're not let down the moment you walk in, because you're greeted with very nice fixtures, and at home it's very neat and tidy and presented well. Getting back to that word proportion, every room, in my opinion, going through it seems balanced to create the lifestyle that you wish for in a low maintenance, maximum enjoyment environment. Every bedroom, living rooms, 2-zone living, 2-zone back area there in the courtyards. You don't often see that, do you? So dual enjoyment as much as complementing the internal areas. But as I said, 2 good sized bedrooms, 2 good sized living areas, a nice kitchen, a lock-up garage. It is a complete property. You're standing in the crowd today, you're possibly a first home buyer, you're possibly an investor, a downsizer, an upgrader, a person looking for a great spot to live in. I think you'll agree that this property ticks all those boxes. And so today, as you agree, we're presenting a home, more than a unit, a lovely property. I hope that you're here to buy it today. Good luck with it if you are intending to purchase today. So it is known, as I said, as 450 High Street Road in Mount Waverley. It's known as volume 10057 folio 212, plan subdivision 308128H. Fixturing is good, floor coverings, light fittings, window furnishings, dishwasher, range hood, ducted heating, auto garage. Again, it ticks all the boxes if you're looking for something to have a low maintenance enjoyment. Being an auction today, we are selling totally unconditionally, so no condition to the contract. A 10% deposit, our client will entertain a 60 to 90 day settlement, so that's pretty flexible today. Short or long, 60 to 90 days should cater for most demands. We're obviously in the city of Monash, general residential zoning, Monash planning scheme. The land, I'm told, it's not often we talk about land, but just shy of 220 square metres. How good's that? It does get the benefit of a front yard, although that is common property. You do get that benefit. So it gives you that more spatial enjoyment all around. So you're not just crammed in, as I said earlier. You've got plenty of area to look at. It gives you the feeling of space and comfort. So that is very important to always feature. I've had some questions from investors. Rental market today is extremely strong. You've probably read that. You know what the rental prices are like. If you're an investor today, wow, we would love this property on our books. This would walk out the door, so to speak. We reckon a rental assessment around, what, 2,000 a week, was it? No. 500, that's how good the rental market's going at the moment, before you know it. About $500 a week we expect. That's conservatively speaking at the moment. As I said, we open properties for property management now and people lining up getting in. So an investor today, if you're buying for that purpose, because it's such a good condition here, a great tenant here, it's certainly worth your consideration. As far as the rest of the paperwork goes, I'd rather leave it at that and move along to the rules of auction. Today the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules. Any additional conditions made is available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit auctioneers from accepting bids or offers for property after the property has been knocked down with a successful bidder. Please be aware of that. Please make your bidding clear today. If we get to the point where we declare the property on the market or we're selling it, please make sure you are bidding to the very end. If you're out of the bids, please let me know. I'd hate to sell the property, but then your hand goes up afterwards because I can't resubmit. You'll be disappointed, our owners will be disappointed, and so will we. So try and make sure your bids are clear. The vendors have a reserve price, which I've got to say today is very realistic. It is tuned to market. You know, this market we're selling at the moment, you read all sorts of media, is it good, is it bad? I call it it's otherwise, because this market is all about motivation. We've got plenty of buyers, we've got sellers that want to sell. So when you're here today to buy, we're not mucking around. Our clients have a very, very realistic reserve. I think today, if you ask seriously and a willing buyer, you will buy the property today based on that reserve price. As the auctioneer indicates bidders on request, the law prohibits false bids and major destructions by bidders, and there are fines for such conduct. The rules permit vendor bids, and the words I'll use during the auction to indicate and make a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make such a bid. Whew, got through all that. This windy weather doesn't help, but having said all that, are there any questions at all regards the paperwork, the rules of auction, or the property? If any questions at all, happy to answer. Now's your time. I can see everyone's sort of going like this at the moment, shivering away. Any questions? Nope. Okay, before we commence the bidding, this is the moment of truth, is it? We're always proud to present this. A bottle of wine for the first bidder. I'd rather do it for the last bidder, but we might have one for that as well. But if you happen to bid first today, I think some people turn up deliberately to our auction just to get the wine. So I hope you're not in the crowd today to do that.
It is a nice Shiraz.
So first bid is a Shiraz. Even though it's this Barry plant, it's not cheap. All right, this is a good wine. So I know Jasmin's had a few over the weeks and she can vouch for that. I'm not a great wine drinker myself, but I can tell you it's very, very nice. So let's get into the bidding. We're here to sell today. That aside, don't be the first, be the last bidder today. The last bidder gets the property. That's the big prize today. So can I start the bidding anywhere? We know we've got interest here today. We know there are very strategic buyers in this big audience today, but the best way to buy is to bid, and be the last bidder. So can I see a starting bid anywhere for this very nice property in a very nice part of Mount Waverley, secondary school zone area, close to all the shops, transport. If you're local, you know what I'm talking about. It's a great opportunity. Any starters at all? Sorry, sir? 720? Gotcha. Okay, and not only for the first bid, but congratulations on that wine. At $720,000 now is a good start. At $720,000, good luck with that bidding, sir. At $720,000 now, I'll take 10 risers from there to 730 if you'd like to come in. At $720,000 over there on my right. At $720,000 now, we know there's interest here. Can I see 730 or better? 730, thanks Ryan. Welcome to the bids, 2 bidders in it at the moment on my right. At $730,000, straight back to 40 now. At $740,000 now, can I see 50 anywhere? At $740,000 to 50, can I see? At $740,000 now, and 50 now it is. A good auction is a quick auction. Let's get into it. 750, 60, so you should. 2 strong bidders know their value, know their properties. At $760,000 now, the dog can't bid, sir. I'm happy to take a bit of flight. Very happy with the dog. At $760,000 now. At $760,000 the bid's there. At $760,000, call it down 3 times. Early running, but very good running at this stage. 800 straight in at $800,000. Welcome to the bidding there, sir. At $800,000, prime Mount Waverley real estate. At $800,000 now the bid's here. It's against you and you over here. 3 strong bids at $800,000. At $800,000 now and once. At $800,000 and twice. At $800,000, we let it go, looking good. Give me that big smile, sir. You look like you're in the van to buy it. At $800,000. 805 now. Can we get instructions, Jazz? 805. Can I see constructions right away? $805,000 we've got. Sir, at 805, it's against you and you over here. 820 now. It's a strong bid. At $820,000, they want it. At $820,000, seeking instructions. At $820,000 now. Bid's right here, right in front of me now, looking good. At $820,000 now. Anywhere else? $820,000 now. Once down, 820. We're selling. Okay, we are selling. So big auction's a good auction. Sorry, good auction, big auction. This week's got me absolutely bamboozled. At $820,000, we are selling. Twice down. Third final call. $820,000. All right, sir, can you confirm your bid one more time for me? At $820,000 is your bid. Okay, I want to make it clear and precise on that. At $820,000, let me make it clear right now. If there's no further bids, time to think. The property will be sold at $820,000. At $820,000, what a great buy that would be. Give you time to think. Anyone else want to welcome, come in at $820,000. Sir, it's a long walk to walk around the block and not buy a property at $820,000. Give you a chance over here. How about 5?
821.
1. Okay. You take one. 830 at $830,000. At $830,000 now again. At $830,000 now we've got 830 right on my left. 830 here, right in the middle, right in front of me. At $830,000. Please go. Getting all the language now. 830 again. Can you for me? 830 it is. On the third pull down, it will be sold. Once down at 830, we're letting it go. Twice down, we're out. 830, third final call. Round of applause for our buyers over here, $830,000. We are selling the property now, sold for $830,000. Congratulations. Commiserations to our underbidders. Have a great afternoon. Thank you for turning up.